Yo, welcome. Yes, welcome back, actually. Welcome back, I should say. Welcome back. You already know what it is, man. It's the Roll Up Show with your boy Zeke, and I am happy to be here, man. Yes, I'm very much so happy to be here. Shout out to Facebook, shout out to YouTube, shout out to Twitch, shout out to LinkedIn, man. You already know this is going to be another major episode of the Roll Up Show. So, hey, welcome to the Roll Up Show, man. Welcome, welcome back. Welcome back to the Roll Up Show, man. You already know what it is. It's your boy Zeke, and I'm happy to be here as always. Now, listen, tonight's topic is going to be amazing, y'all. And y'all know we always have fun on the Roll Up Show, man. And I'm happy to be here, like I said. You know what I'm saying? So, tonight's topic is the Gnostic Gospel, salvation / evil, right? We're going to take y'all through a little, what I called, we're going to take y'all through a little ride. That's what I'm going to call it. We're going to take y'all on a ride, right? Because if y'all following me and my big brother, we've been on the Gnostic teachings, right? And these teachings that we have come across, it put more emphasis and understanding to the Bible, right? Now, what I want to sit here and tell y'all tonight is just because I believe in something doesn't mean you have to believe in it, right? Fair game. You believe in what you want to believe in, okay? All I'm doing is teaching you what I have found within my own research of growing up in a religious household since I was little, all the way up into the age of like 25, 26, being in church, being the best member I can be, giving my money and doing everything I can, right? I'm talking about y'all putting my whole heart into it. I feel it. This is going to be a good one tonight. Putting my whole heart into something that I could never really understand. Putting my whole heart into something that I really couldn't even grasp, right? Because the thing is that, like I said, I grew up in the Christianity world, right? This Christianity thing is its own world. Even to the salvation and evil. That's why it's a topic tonight, because even with the salvation, it was something that they was teaching us that was even incorrect. Because some people don't like when I say it was a lie, or, okay, so we'll say incorrect then, just so we could pet with your feelings, okay? It was incorrect, right? Because they taught us to repeat after them, right? Just listen to this. They told us to repeat after them and say a couple things, and then boom, you good. Hey, bro, you good. No pressure. Go ahead. You don't live your life. What? Nigga, excuse my friend. Boy, dude, that don't even make sense, right? Because you're telling me to repeat something after you, and then after I repeat it, magically, I'm saved now. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I can go out now and live my life. I can do everything I got to do now because I repeated something after you, and because you said, now you are saved, and the whole crowd goes, I'm good now, right? No, not right. Not right at all. Because when I leave out of them doors, right? When I leave out of them doors, I'm still confused because I don't even know what I'm supposed to do next. I don't even know what did I just do? I just repeated some words that somebody told me to say, and now they told me I'm saved, but yet what am I to do? Because yet I'm still following Jesus from what y'all taught me of miscompleted life. It's an incomplete life that I'm following y'all with, right? So we're going to go to the Gnostics because y'all know we on the Gnostics teaching. So we're going to go and we're going to see what they said about salvation. It says, salvation. A person attains salvation by learning secret knowledge of their spiritual essence, right? Their divine spark of light or spirit. They then have the opportunity to escape from the prison of their bodies at death. Their soul can ascend to be reunited with the supreme God at the time of their death. Gnostics divided humanity into three groups. We're going to stop right there. We're going to go back and dive into some things, right? Because the first thing I want to let y'all know is that I do believe in a higher God. I do believe in a higher source. I do believe in a higher power, right? I do believe in the essence of the person who came to be Jesus. I do believe in that. I do believe all of that stuff. I believe that wholeheartedly. I never said I didn't. But what I'm saying is, from my heart, is that by me growing up in church, right, listening to everything that they taught me in church, and yet my life never changed. But as soon as I left church and I started to live and find life on my own, that's when life started to actually come together. That's when I started to see things differently. That's when the research within myself started to happen. I had to find out, who am I? Who am I? What am I here for? Right? But let's not get off topic. It's a salvation. A person attains salvation by learning secret knowledge of their spiritual essence, right? You have to learn the secret knowledge of your spiritual essence. Where do that lies? The secret lies within. The secret lies within. Everything you need to know, everything you want to know about yourself, any and everything you want to find out is within. The salvation. A person attains salvation by learning secret knowledge of their spiritual essence, their divine spark of light or spirit. They then have the opportunity to escape from the prison of their bodies at death. Their soul can ascend to be reunited with the supreme God at the time of their death. Gnostics divided humanity into three groups. Remember, I said we're going to stop right there. So I said that earlier to say, this is the true salvation. It's not me repeating after you and saying the words that you're saying, and now I'm saying, no, the truth, because after I leave that church, after saying all those things, half of those people go right there on the side of the church and spark that cigarette up. Some people jump right back in their car and spark that blunt up. Some people go right to their crib and pour that liquor up. Some people pour that wine up right when they get to the crib, right? Because those are nothing but words. You have to show me, how can I be saved? Because you're telling me to repeat things that you're saying, but you're not showing me, how can I be saved? What do I have to do to be saved? Not just in my words, but now show me, what else do I do to be saved? Because you're just telling me to repeat after you, but you're not telling me, what do I, after I walk out of those doors, what am I supposed to do to be saved? Because, like I said, you got the smokers running back to the smoke. You got the drinkers running back to the drink. You got everybody running to what their or body is known to do because you only told them words. You never told them how to live in salvation. But y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Roll-Up Show with your boy Zeke. We're going to take a little break. Hey, you know what? I got to get y'all in y'all vibes, man. So we're going to hit y'all with a little party after graduation, man. I'll be back.
DBoy exclusive.
Party after graduation, time to get wasted. Ride through the city, shake, go crazy. Party after graduation, time to hit up Vegas. In the lane, we gon' purr, now we done with crazy. Party after graduation, time to get wasted. Ride through the city, shake, go crazy. Party after graduation, time to hit up Vegas. In the lane, we gon' purge. Time to cut a little girl, school out. She don't wanna be cuffed up, turned out. Don't call, don't text, she getting worked out. Couple shot, time to party after graduation. Big wave, surf's up, baby, I'm wasted. She started half naked, I see what she think. Home and trick to try to smash after graduation. Boss ballin' in the cut, you need a band-aid. Saw the cold, hurt feeling, got a headache. I got cash in the strap, I'm a heavyweight. Who that showed enough? And I'm Leroy. The teacher gave me hell last week in school. After graduation, I'ma act a fool. Cap and gown last day, she getting tossed up. Party after graduation on State Street. Time to really come together on the St. Smith. Party after graduation, time to get wasted. Ride through the city, shake, go crazy. Party after graduation, time to hit up Vegas. In the lane, we gon' purr, now we done with crazy. Party after graduation, time to get wasted. Ride through the city, shake, go crazy. Party after graduation, time to hit up Vegas. In the lane, we gon' purge.
Party after graduation, pull out in my destination. Might sip up on some dark tonight, picking up my concentration. 120s, 50s need different combinations. The money coming sours on the only time I'm running.
School's out for summer. Niggas like me roll up and take shots of tequila. Yeah, I see it like that weed up. At a bonfire chillin' cause I'm with some white folk. Came from a block party, turned in the hood, yo. Shut the park down, everything's all good though. After dark now, mommy, we gon' get it in. Tell your friends, meet my friends, it gon' be a long weekend. Hit again, I got some business, me and Mike Pico. Dividends arriving in, signers up, we sign them in, they line it up, try again. Welcome to the middle, man. Party after graduation, time to get wasted. Ride through the city, shake, go crazy. Party after graduation, time to hit up Vegas. In the lane, we gon' purr, now we done with crazy. Party after graduation, time to get wasted. Ride through the city, shake, go crazy. Party after graduation, time to hit up Vegas. In the lane, we gon' purr.
Okay, bottles on ice and the feeling nice. Smoke in the air and about to catch a flight. And I ain't talking about a plane. Graduate the game, walk across stage when they call my name. Okay, question what the is doing and what the is on. Man, you know my plan, let's get the bitches okay, roll out the carpet, let's welcome the graduates. Whatever you need, indulge in your habits. Got a bag of the Grinch, a bag of the witch. Light or the dark, getting graduation bent. Man, diploma while we party, sipping on Bacardi. No more late to class or even tardy. Man, getting super ripped, might wake up in the spittle. Kentucky to Tennessee, then welcome to the middle.
Okay, getting super ripped, might wake up in the spittle. Kentucky to Tennessee, welcome to the middle.
Party after graduation, time to get wasted. Ride through the city, shake, go crazy. Party after graduation, time to hit up Vegas. In the lane, we gon' purr, now we done with crazy. Party after graduation, time to get wasted. Ride through the city, shake, go crazy. Party after graduation, time to hit up Vegas. In the lane, we gon' purge.
Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's the Roll-Up Show with your boy Zeke. And I'm definitely happy to be here, man. Hey, I was so excited to get into the show. I forgot all about the sponsors, man. So let's run these sponsors real quick, y'all. Hey, shout out to DBoy Records, man. The feel-good music for the soul. Hey, man, shout out to DBoy Records. Make sure y'all go grab that Tiffany Renee Brighter Day. Also, go grab that Tiffany Renee I'm Gonna Wait. You know, that Dr. Oso Party after graduation. That Gino Never. And so much more, man. Shout out to DBoy Records, man. Also, shout out to the international player, the international pimp, and everybody daddy. Curly P, man. Shout out to C Productions, man. Curly P them over there, man. Curly P be tripping, y'all. I ain't lying. Also, shout out to CrossCut Lawn and Home Services, man. Make sure y'all hit up Kenneth Bunny at 901-335-0515 for any appointments, man. And make sure y'all let him know that your boy Zeke over at the Roll-Up Show sent you, man. He gonna get you a little discount. Also, shout out to SmooveHouseTV, man. Shout out to SmooveHouseTV, the smoothest place on earth, man. And I gotta agree with them, but what y'all think y'all watching us on? Shout out to SmooveHouseTV, man. Also, shout out, well, he ain't the man behind the scenes. I'm actually producing my own show tonight. You already know. But I do want to give a shout out to my big brother, the man that made it all come together. The producer. It's a unique beat. What? And we do own all rights to the music. He did that amazing beat that y'all hear in the background. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to the show. You already know it's the Roll-Up Show with your boy Zeke. And yeah, I'm excited to be here tonight, man. Listen, it's an amazing show tonight. It's a good show tonight, man. You know, because tonight's topic is the Gnostic Gospel. But we're talking about salvation and evil tonight, y'all. We're talking about salvation and evil tonight. And for any of y'all who just tuned in, we can go over a little bit of what we just went over, and then we can move forward from there. Okay? So what we were saying was, and I definitely wasn't saying this in a negative way, y'all. Okay? I know how y'all getting y'all feelings out there. I wasn't saying it in a negative way. All I'm saying is the churches these days are telling you to repeat something for salvation, right? They're telling you to repeat after them, and then when you repeat after them, you are saved. Everybody jump up. Yeah, man, y'all, this thing keep on falling. I gotta fix it. But anyway, everybody jump up. Everybody happy. Everybody shaking your hand and everything like that. But yet, once you leave those buildings, you are still the same person. Come on. Who gonna be honest tonight with me? Because I know I was that same person. And I done did that salvation call so many times. And yet I still left that same person. Probably smoked that same day. I'm not going to even lie to you. I'm so honest. Probably smoked that same day after I did that salvation, right? Because it wasn't the words that they didn't do anything. They didn't change me, right? But when you actually understand what salvation is, it makes you think different. Like, hold up, huh? That's what I've been missing the whole time? That's what they should have been telling me the whole time to make me understand that, okay, yeah, now I am saved. Now I do got salvation. And now I know what to do. And now I know how to get to the salvation. So like we're going over, the Gnostics believe, right? It says salvation. A person attains salvation by learning secret knowledge of their spiritual essence, their divine spark of light or spirit. They then have the opportunity to escape from the prison of their bodies at death. Their soul can ascend to be reunited with the supreme God at the time of their death. Gnostics divided humanity into three groups. Here we go. The first one is the spiritual, who will be saved irrespective of their behavior while on earth, right? Then you have the soulish, who could be saved if they follow the Gnostic path. And then you have the carnal, who are hopelessly lost, right? So with that, it's telling you that the only way to salvation is inward meditation, honestly. Inward meditation is the key to salvation. Now, I know that was bars, and I wasn't trying to do it, but hey, it flows in my blood. You know what I'm saying? But proper meditation is the way to salvation. I know y'all like that. That's why I said it again. Hold on, y'all. I apologize. Y'all know how we do it over here. We just do it how we do it. Oh, my fault. Okay, so proper meditation leads to a great manifestation, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it leads to great salvation, right? Because when you're able to meditate and you learn who you are within, it changes every perspective that you have around you. Now you're starting to see things differently. Now you're starting to act differently. Now you're starting to treat people differently because you got to understand that it's love, peace, joy, kindness, and happiness. It's love, peace, joy, kindness, and happiness. That's what it's about. Joy, peace, kindness, happiness. Love. My fault. Love, joy, peace, kindness, and happiness. Love, joy, peace, kindness, and happiness. That's what it's about. That's salvation. Joy, peace, kindness, love, happiness. Why you keep saying it? Because I want y'all to get it. Love, peace, kindness, joy, happiness is salvation. When you get that in your mind and when you can meditate those things in your life and within yourself, you will start seeing things happen differently around you, right? So let's go to the downward side of that, which is evil, right? So they did not look upon the world as having been created perfectly and then having degenerated as a result of the original sin of Adam and Eve. Rather, the world was seen as being evil at the time of its origin, right? Because it had been created by an inferior God. Yes, go do y'all research, man. Knowledge is power, and knowledge is the best thing that you can come upon. That's why the Bible says that my people perish for the lack of knowledge, right? Because knowledge will give you power. He said my people perish for the lack of knowledge, because he knows that knowledge will give you ultimate unlimited power. When you have knowledge, you have everything. Look, it says they did not look upon the world as having been created perfectly, right? Why? Because it had been created by an inferior God. It wasn't created by the Most High consciousness. And I know some of y'all, what, he lied? No, go do your research. It wasn't created. This world that we live in, you got to understand that they're already telling us that we were born into sin. Well, why were we born into sin? Well, we were born into these sinful bodies because they wasn't created by perfection. Because if they were created by perfection, there would be no killing, there would be no stealing, there would be no shooting, there would be no fighting, there would be no arguing. Boy, listen, don't play with me. Should I keep going? We wasn't. You listen. You depict that person to come out of you by meditation, right? You grow into that spiritual person that will connect you to the original creator. But until you do that, you will be in a sinful mind, living in a sinful body, because we were created by an inferior God, which is a sinful God, a mean person. Why you think in the Old Testament there were so many killings and so many raining of fire and floods and pillars of salt? Go do your research. That's not a happy God. That's not somebody I want to serve. And I'm not scared to say it. I want to serve the God who's loving, who's justful, who's kindful, who sees no evil and just love you with agape love. Now, how you gonna say you got agape love when you sitting up here raining down fire and turning people into pillars of salt when they turn around and look at somebody that they love? That's not love. That's not agape, man. That's cruel and evil. And you just can't do it. He said, how can a perfect God make such imperfection? That's what one of the comments said. How can a perfect God make such imperfection? Right? Because like I said, he said starting with the angels. Starting with the angels, exactly. Because you created angels, that you created something that you knew was going to turn against you, but yet you kept creating them. That's crazy. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make sense for you to create something that you know going to turn against you, but yet you keep creating them. So if you think your angels going to turn against you or not follow you, what makes you think man is going to do right? And you created them in your image. So we were already born into sin because the person who made us was already sinful. And it makes sense. And it will make sense to you if you go do your research. And don't just sit there and look at me and judge me. Go do your research. And when you do your research, you come back and you holler at me. because there's so much out there that they don't teach us. 46 books of the Bible gone, burnt in the fire, right? So you will never know of this knowledge, or you will never know of this knowledge unless you do your research. Please don't be one of those people who perish for the lack of knowledge, right? Don't be that person. You feel it. You've been feeling it in your heart. You knew something wasn't right. You've been feeling it, right? Now this right here is your confirmation to let you know that what you've been feeling could be true. Now go do your own research, because knowledge is power, and it's right here. I do my research. I got notes. Don't look at my broken screen. I got notes. I do my research, y'all. It say, evil, they did not look upon the world as having been created perfectly and then having degenerated as a result of the original sin of Adam and Eve. Rather, the world was seen as being evil at the time of its origin because it had been created by an inferior God. Y'all go do y'all research. Go do y'all research so y'all can see who this inferior God was. Why are they saying that this world was being created by an inferior God? Look, some of y'all getting mad right now. Why is he saying that? You ain't even do your research though. You probably this probably your first time hearing this. Go do your research. Go find out who that inferior God was. And I'm telling you, it's going to make sense. It's going to bring excitement to you when you realize that not everything they said in the Bible is really how we supposed to be living, or the way that they put for us to be living. How can I make a song for you to check out? Listen, you make a song request, you go to www.MrUnique ThaProducer.com, and you can make your song request, ask questions, comments, or any concerns. You head over there to www.MrUnique ThaProducer.com, and they're going to get to you over there. And I'm going to be putting up the website a little bit later in the show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all know what it is, man. It's a roll-up show with your boy Z. And I'm going to take a little breaky break. And I'm going to let that sizzle in your spirit, like my boy Country Wayne say, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all enjoying the show, because I know I am. And everything is always with love and positivity. You understand? So make sure y'all do y'all research, man. Because that's the best thing that you could ever do is your own research. Never really take what people say and just run with it. Do your own research. That way that you will find it upon yourself what's right, what's wrong, what's good, what's bad. Don't take my word for it. Do your research. But you already know what it is, man. It's the Roll-Up Show with your boy Z, and we'll be back.
So much going on in the world today. So easy to lose. you going through, just get your praise on. Get your praise on.
It's gonna be a brighter day. It's gonna be a brighter day. Oh, it's gonna be a brighter day. Oh, it's gonna be a brighter day. It's gonna be a brighter day. Oh, it's gonna be a brighter day. Oh, if you believe it, say brighter day. If you believe it, say brighter day. Oh, if you believe it, say brighter day. If you believe it, say brighter.
Yo, welcome back to the show, man. Welcome back to the show. You already know what it is. It's the Roll Up Show with your boy Zeke, and I'm happy to be here, and I hope you are too, man, because I'm definitely enjoying everything and every part of the show. All right, so what we gonna do now, we're gonna jump into these sponsors, man. Let's jump into these sponsors, man. Hey, shout out to DBoy Records, man. Shout out to DBoy Records. Listen, y'all make sure y'all go grab that Tiffany Renee Brighter Day. Go grab that Tiffany Renee I'm Gonna Wait. You got other artists, Dr. Ozo. You got great artists over there, man. So y'all make sure y'all go look out for DBoy Records, man. The feel-good music for the soul, man. Also, shout out to the international player, the international pimp, and everybody daddy. Curly P, man, over there at CP Productions, man. Shout out to them. Also, shout out to SmooveHouseTV, man. Shout out to SmooveHouseTV, the smoothest on earth. And I gotta agree with them, because what y'all think y'all watching us on, man? Shout out to SmooveHouseTV. Also, shout out to CrossCut Lawn and Home Services. Listen, make sure y'all go hit up Kenneth Bunny at 901-335-0515 for any appointments, man. Listen, make sure y'all let him know that Zeke at the Roll Up Show sent you, and he will hit you with a discount. Also, shout out to the big brother. He ain't behind the scenes today. I'm actually producing my own show. Very excited about it. I think I've been doing pretty good. But shout out to the man who holds it all together, make this all happen. Shout out to my big brother, MrUnique ThaProducer. It's a MrUnique beat. Why not? I mean, why not? I mean, it's a MrUnique beat. Why not? And we do own all of the music that y'all hear playing. Okay? Now, we're going to do a little rundown, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 minute. All right, here we go. All right, now listen. Y'all feeling kind of generous, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can hit y'all boy Cash out, you know what I'm saying? Drop a few coins in there, you know? Y'all want to give to the company, to the brand, man. Y'all can do y'all thing. Y'all give it up, do it up. You know what I'm saying? Now listen, y'all can also follow DBoy Records artist Tiffany Renee at Songbird_Tiff_Renee on IG. You know what I'm saying? Also, you can hit her Cash App up. Y'all want to bless her, you know what I'm saying, to her inspiring music. Y'all can hit her up at Singing Tiff on Cash App, man. Also, y'all can follow us over there at IG, DBoy Records, DBoy.Records. My fault, DBoy.Records, man. Also, y'all can follow me on IG at motivational_poet_. Y'all can also follow me on TikTok at funny_man since 89. I do put up motivational videos on both of those. I got to get back to it. Been busy. But listen, y'all also can follow DBoy Record artist Tiffany Renee on TikTok at Tiffany_Renee 2022. You know what I'm saying? Also, y'all can follow the brand SmooveHouseTV_radio on TikTok as well. We put up videos. You know, you never know what you might see over there, man. Also, y'all can hit us up on Twitch. Shout out to Twitch, man. See you over there, Twitch. Shout out to Twitch. Y'all can hit us up on Twitch at DBoy Records, man. Also, y'all can hit us up on YouTube at SmooveHouseTV, man. Y'all go over there and subscribe, dog. Y'all go subscribe. Yeah. All right. Welcome back to the show, man. Welcome back to the show. You already know what it is, man. It's the Roll Up Show with your boy Zeke. And I'm definitely enjoying every minute of the show tonight. And tonight's topic is the Gnostic gospel, but what we're covering tonight is salvation and evil. Yes, salvation and evil is what we're actually covering tonight. Let me see if I can. Okay, yeah. That's actually what we're covering tonight. So let's jump into it. So for y'all who just joined us, we'll go over the whole thing, start top to bottom. All right, so what we were talking about is, and like I said, I wasn't saying this in no negative way or to be evil or anything like that, but I was just saying that the church preach, salvation, or, they tell you to repeat after them, and after you say what they say, you will be saved and all this type of stuff. But it's like at the end of the day, when I walk out of that building, what am I to do? Because, yeah, I said what you said, but yet I'm still feeling the same when I leave your presence. When I leave out of them doors, I'm still feeling the same way. Still doing exactly what I was doing before I came. Cigarette breaks and smoking and drinking and whatever, cousin, whatever you do that you felt like should have changed is still the same, right? It's because salvation is not being taught correctly. And what we learned that the Gnostics teach it as salvation, a person that attains salvation by learning secret knowledge of their spiritual essence, their divine sparks of light or spirit. They then have the opportunity to escape from the prison of bodies at death. Their soul can ascend to be reunited with the supreme God at the time of their death, right? So you say, okay, so how do I reach that salvation? Well, it's telling you a person that attains salvation by learning the secret knowledge of their spiritual essence. It must telling you in order for you to obtain a salvation, you have to go with yourself and learn who you are within. You have is that spark, that light within is the thing that you have to run to. You have to run to the light that's within. You have to run to the spark that's within. That spark and that light that's within, the spark and the light that's going to lead you to salvation. The highest consciousness that there is, God. God is the highest consciousness. He is the highest consciousness that sits above. That's why he sits above, because he's the highest consciousness. No one's above him, right? So if he's the highest conscious and no one is above him, right? And he's a loving and just this most amazing God, why would y'all believe that he will build a world where all this evil and chaos in? But y'all have to go do y'all research on that, because when y'all figure out, all right, let's keep going. Let me not get ahead. So it says, the Gnostics divide humanity into three groups. You have the spiritual, the soulish, carnal, right? And then it says, well, let me go over it. It say the spiritual, who would be saved irrespective of their behavior while on earth, right? The spiritual, who will be saved irrespective of their behavior while on earth. Then you have the soulish, who could be saved if they follow the Gnostic path, which is the teachings that we talk about a lot, right? Because the Gnostics teachings, it just makes sense, man. I'm not discrediting the KJV, y'all, but I'm just saying the Gnostic teaching, it really makes sense. Because if you look at the KJV and you read about Jesus, it's missing. It's missing blanks. It's missing spaces, right? So how can I be like him? I don't fully know who he is. I don't fully know who he is, but you're telling me to be like him. How can I walk in his footsteps when the only thing that I seen him do was the extraordinary superior that I'm like, yo, I can't even touch that. So you know what that does, right? So now that gets me into disbelief. Now that gets me discouragement, right? Now I'm discouraged because now y'all telling me to follow Jesus, right? But y'all giving me nothing but miracle signs and wonders. Well, how can I follow him if I can't do these miracle signs and wonders? And now I'm not happy. Now I'm discouraged. Now I'm sad because I've been sitting here this whole time listening to all of these teachings. And at the end of the day, you're telling me to follow man that I can't do what he's doing. How's that possible? If you go into the Gnostic teachings and they tell you his whole life and his whole story, now you're like, oh, I can follow this guy because this guy is a human. Oh, snap. Okay, this guy is a human. He will slap the taste out your mouth if you try him. Okay, cool. Because I didn't feel like I was wrong when I did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, this guy right here, I don't really think he's actually preaching turning the other cheek like that. I'm not saying that that's a wrong thing, but I'm just saying I don't think he's really, in that type of act. Because, once you get to a level of turning the other cheek, you almost feel like you're soft. People just try to do you any kind of way, and all you're doing is just turn the other cheek. Hey, that cheek ain't going to turn no more. That cheek can't turn no more now. Now it's going the opposite way because I done turned it so much. Now that where my turn stopping, and now I'm turning the way down. Now I'm finna see if I turn the other cheek. Right? What I'm telling y'all tonight is think outside of the box. Think outside of the box. Don't be so quick to judge me of my new founding biblical teachings. Don't be so quick to judge me because I'm not saying anything wrong about the Bible. I'm just saying that there's more to it than what they've been telling us. It's 46 books. That's it. Come on, y'all. If I say that and you smart enough, you should say, oh, man, wow, 42, 46, wow. Oh, I wonder why they took out so many books. Why we don't know about these 46 books that's been taken out the Bible. Because they didn't want you to know. They didn't want you to know. 350 AD is when all of the Roman Catholic bishops went and found this treasury. That's what we'll call it. They went and found this treasury. And when they went and found this treasury, they read it. And when they seen what this treasury said, they said, oh, no, we can't allow people to know about this. We can't get this information, people, because if the people know about this, it'll make us look like who we really are, and that's soft. They're really soft. And if they knew that if the people knew what they knew, this whole world would be different. Because this whole world is supposed to be full of peace, love, and happiness and joy. But come on, it's only a few. It's only a few, right? That's why it says that many are called, but there's only a few that's chosen. But many are called. Everybody got the opening to be that one. Everybody, many are called. But there's only a few that's actually understanding what's going on behind the scene in the underground that have enough balls on their chest to say, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to preach or teach this team right here because I know this is correct. Because I know this is true. Because I know that by me even doing my own research on this teaching, I've changed within. My whole life is starting to change. I've seen the difference within myself. Even my big brother, MrUnique. By us doing these teachings, I've seen change in our life. Happiness. I feel inspired. I feel better. I feel like, okay, I do have a reason to live. I don't have to live scared every day. I don't have to, right? Because this world is already evil because the person who created it was evil. Because the angel that fell out of heaven created the world, right? It was him and another God. It was two gods that fell out of the heavens. And they created this world. One created 6 angels and the other one created 6 angels. And within them angels, they said, okay, hey, let's create humans. We want to create humans. And when they created those humans, the ultimate conscious is the breath who blew into them and brought us to life. That's what that spark comes from. That's what that energy comes from. That's why the body is evil, but yet the flesh, with the spirit is willing. The flesh is wicked, but the spirit is willing. Why is the spirit willing? The spirit is willing because the spirit knows where it comes from and where it's going to. But the flesh don't know anything because it was already created in sin. The flesh, y'all. The flesh was already born into missing the mark, because that's the only thing sin means. Missing the mark, y'all. Not adultery and all that now. It's missing the mark. We were already born to miss the mark. It kind of makes sense now when you try to think about all those goals you try to get to, but yet you have so many storms in your way because we were already born to miss those marks. But when you overcome them, it's like, oh my God, you feel good. You feel higher. You feel stronger. You feel like you've grown. Yeah, because you've overcame something that you were supposed to miss. I don't know how we got on this, but somebody needs to hear it. Stop missing the mark. Stop wasting your time. Do better, be better, live better. You are better. I keep telling y'all that we are gods. We are gods. We are kings and queens. We are gods. Y'all just got to do y'all research. I want y'all to believe me. You know, if y'all don't, it's okay. But I really want y'all to believe me because I'm not doing anything but telling you what I know with love and positivity. We are gods. We have the power to create and pre-create. We have the power to create and we have the power to kill. We do. Not saying that go kill somebody, but I'm just telling you, we are gods. We have the power to bring life in and we have the power to take life away. We are created. I need y'all to understand that, man. We are created to do better. We are created to be one with God. We are created to go through this path so that we can get to the righteousness, the creator, the highest consciousness. That's why I keep telling y'all to meditate, because when you meditate, you go within and you fix all of those irregular things that you have inside of you and you make them regular and you understand who you are. And those little those little children, that little kid that's inside of you, you're able to heal that person when you're able to meditate and go within and just release all of those toxins, man. Release all of those toxins and become a greater you, become a better you, right? Because it says salvation, a person attains salvation by learning secret knowledge of their spiritual essence. You got to learn the secret knowledge of your spiritual essence. How do you learn the secret knowledge of your spiritual essence? You go within, but not only that, you do your research, because knowledge is power. And I can sit here and tell you I don't want to, because I want you to do your research for yourself, because it could be other things that may come up within your research that you need to know. Things that you've been praying about, thinking about. It could be right there in your own research. Do your research. Because we are way more than what they told us. And we are way smarter than what they told us. And we have the power to believe higher within ourselves and actually create things out of nothing. That's what it was. It was a dark matter, and thought created it. Let there be light. Boom. And then with thoughts, trees grew. Fish came. Animals popped. Bloom, bloom, bloom. Right? We have the power to create, y'all. So it says, a person attains salvation by learning secret knowledge of their spiritual essence, their divine spark of light or spirit. That divine spark of light or spirit, that's within that bliss that you feel, right? That overjoy, that happiness. That's it. That's that light. And that is our nature state. I was watching a video today on social media, I'm not going to say which, well, TikTok. I'll say it because TikTok. And he was just saying that we are supposed to just eat fruits and vegetables. And it made sense to me. It really started to make sense to me that we are just supposed to eat fruits and vegetables, because that's all they really talked about in the Bible were fruits and vegetables, right? And then we go off and we eat chicken and we eat pork and we eat all these animals, and we don't know how these animals were killed. Some of these animals were slaughtered, and before they died, they was miserable. And we eat that stuff, and then we wondering why we're becoming depressed. We're wondering why we're becoming sad. We're wondering why all of this anxiety is coming over us. we having all this fluid in our body? It's because of all of this meat that we're eating that's not good for us, man. Because we're supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables, and that will help you to connect to your higher self or that salvation. Because that's the key to everything. That's the key to everything. Is to get to that highest consciousness. Is to get to that higher consciousness, man. That salvation area. That salvation. It just feels good, man. I don't know. I just know more than y'all, so that's what makes me happy, man. But we're gonna take a little break, man. I'm enjoying y'all company. I promise you, man. I love all of y'all. Shout out to Facebook. Shout out to Twitch. I see y'all Twitch. I love y'all over there. Shout out to Twitch. Shout out to YouTube, man. Hey, shout out to LinkedIn. I love y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoying the show, because I definitely am. All right. We're gonna jump into some music. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we're gonna jump to music, and we'll be back. We'll be back.
The progress. We ain't like the average.
I've been on my grind, 25/8, that's what I call overtime. Overtime. And I hustle every day, every week, every month, trying to take care of mine. And I stay away from haters and the laws and them, cause they mean me no good. Although I'm on $1 million grind, I still love my hood. Man, I still love my hood. I'm all good in my hood. Well, I think so. They said I changed cause I ain't hanging at the corner store. No more. Well, I changed for the good. I changed for the change so I can fuck with my hood. Understood? What's understandable don't need to be explained. I'm with my president, shit, it's time for a change. Hit you from long range, I call that a sniper. You know, like moving too fast, I call that a People bad bitch, that walk like a model. No Twitter shit, but me, she'll follow. Money on my mind, and mine on my money. My homies say I changed, say I'm acting funny. Most of my homies changed while life getting ill. And I'm still doing me, chasing the meal. You know, life never been fake, I always been real. I've been on my grind, 25/8, that's what I call overtime. And I hustle every day, every week, every month, trying to take care of mine. And I stay away from haters and the laws and them, cause they mean me no good. Although I'm on $1 million grind, I still love my hood. Man, I still love my hood. It's the 106 and Parkway. That's me. You can see me from long distance without a binocular. You know I call my coupe Monique. Watch me park up. And you know I'm on my daughter's shit. And you know I keep a bad gutter, bitch. For real. And she said she love me. I told her I love her back. Only thing I love about her, that she getting stacks. Stacks on stacks. Racks on racks. We get food that's a rock. And I beat up her back. Call that a bass drum. Boom, boom, boom. Tryna take her to the boom, boom, boom. I done got up off the subject. I ball cause I love it. You ballin' on the budget. On her lower back tatted, MRT. Who's singing the chorus? MrUnique. I've been on my grind, 25/8, that's what I call overtime. And I hustle every day, every week, every month, trying to take care of mine. And I stay away from haters and the laws and them, cause they mean me no good. Although I'm on $1 million grind, I still love my hood. Man, I still love my hood.
The progress. We ain't like the average.
Welcome back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, do you love that? Okay, welcome back, man. You already know what it is, man. It's the Roll Up Show with your boy Zeke. Yeah, and I'm hoping that y'all enjoying the show, and I hope y'all enjoyed the show. It's not over yet, but we are almost coming to that end. But today's topic is the Gnostic Gospel. And what we're talking about today is salvation and evil. Now, this is a topic or a series that we have been doing on every show: the Miss Unique and Motivational Poet Show, the Roll Up Show with Zeke, the Miss Unique Show, a show with Miss Unique, and back to our show again. Except for Freestyle Friday. But this is a topic that we really feel like it should be out. It really should be out. This teaching is a teaching that I feel like everybody should connect to in some way and somehow. And there's nothing wrong with this teaching. It might be a lot of people out there looking at this teaching in a negative aspect or in a negative way, but there's nothing negative about this teaching. If anything, you can take this teaching and put the KJV teaching together, and then you'll start seeing the missed paragraphs that they took out of the King James Version that the Gnostic Bible or the Gnostic General or whatever it is has. You know what I'm saying? That though the Gnostic people believe in, Jesus, they do believe in Jesus. And what I was saying was that their paragraphs of their Bible have a lot of missing things that the KJV don't. So those mysteries that you might see that's not in the KJV, the Gnostic people got it. The Gnostic Bible has it. Just like salvation. When you understand that salvation is something that you have to find within and not words that you say. And like I said, I wasn't talking down about the churches that do that. I wasn't talking down about that. But all I'm saying is make it make sense to me. Because if I'm telling you to make it make sense to me, then how many other people that's behind me saying, yeah, Zeke, make it make sense to us too. Because we with you, bruh. I'm just trying to figure out something. Make it make sense to me. Because you're telling me to repeat after you, somebody who I really don't feel like have the power like that, but you're telling me to repeat after you. And the only reason why I say don't have the power like that, because we don't know the real life that you're living. We don't know what you're really doing. We don't know what you're doing behind closed doors. We don't know how you treat your staff members. You don't know. I done been through a lot, y'all. But listen, the whole point is you telling me to repeat after you. And then after you get through saying all of these things, it's like, hey, you are right. And then you say, it's a mind thing. You got to believe it. But then even with that, it's like when I go outside of those doors, yeah, it's a mind thing, but what to do? Like, because now I'm miserable. Because now I don't know what to do. I don't know, like, what am I to do? But like I said, when you read it and understand it from the Gnostic Bible or the Gnostic version, or their teachings, it makes you say, oh, okay, salvation is within. Okay, so yes, I am saved. Because salvation is within, and I said salvation through my meditation. I reached that salvation, the highest consciousness where God is, through my meditation. We talked about it, that Jesus was actually a yoga master. He was a yogi. Go do your research. On Mount Sinai and all the times that he was leaving and he was up early 2, 3 in the morning. Listen, go do y'all research, man. The reason why he was meditating at 2, 3 in the morning is because those were the times where the pineal glands was opened up the most, and then he was able to leave his natural body. He was able to leave this body and be his physical self, his spiritual self, right? Y'all got to go do y'all research. We have that power to do that today. When you meditate and you line up your I don't want to go too far into it, man, but listen, we have the power to do it. Meditate. Line up your Kundalini energy. I can't even say the word, but just meditate, man. And that's the thing. When people say meditate, people automatically go and run to the Bible. That's not meditate. That's just getting knowledge and understanding your word and knowing your word. Okay, cool. That's not meditate. Meditate is actually sitting down in a cross leg position like this, with your hands either up like this or on your knees, and you got your head tilted up a little bit, and you're breathing in big breath, and you're exhaling, and you got your eyes closed, and you're just thinking about your breath, and you just letting every thought go. And you're just in a moment of peace. Literally, you're just in a moment of peace. Nothing, no thoughts, nothing. That's when you starting to change your life. That's when you're going to start seeing things differently. When you that level right there where you're just peace and nothing's around you and you're just there. That's when you start just learning how to meditate better and learning the qualities of meditation, because they're really good qualities out of meditation. You know what I'm saying? When you meditate, you heal yourself within, you heal your mind, you know, it's just so much good things come out of meditating, y'all. So just meditate, you know, don't be so quick to judge. You know, we were all born into a sinful world, you know, because as the Gnostic believe, let's go over it real quick. Let's go over it real quick one more time. It's the evil. They did not look upon the world as having been created perfectly and then having degenerated as a result of the original sin of Adam and Eve. Rather, the world was seen as being evil at the time of its origin because it had been created by an inferior God. Go do y'all research, man. Knowledge is power. And do your research, because once you do your research, you'll know it's a whole lot of things that they've kept from us. And like I said, we're not doing this to make anybody look bad. We're not doing this to be evil. We're not doing this to be mean. Man, listen, this is from me and my brother. This is with all love and positivity. But we're just trying to take y'all from a lower standpoint to a higher standpoint of thinking about everything. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get into a lot of different series. Right now, we're just on the Gnostic teachings, but we're going to go more and beyond. We're going to get into a relationship series. Like, we're going to get into a lot of good series. So make sure y'all stay around. Tune in whenever y'all see it. Listen, shout out to Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, Twitch. Make sure y'all hit the notification button so every time we come on, y'all can see us, man. Like, share, subscribe, pass us around, man. You know what I'm saying? Because we're here to change not only our lives, but we're here to change your lives too. You already know what it is, man. It's the Roll Up Show with your boy Z. I have enjoyed y'all, and yeah. Hey, listen, tomorrow night, a unique show with MrUnique tomorrow night, man. Don't miss it. Make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night. A MrUnique show with MrUnique, probably around like 8:30, 7:30 Central. Yeah, he gonna be on, and he's definitely gonna be continuing what we're talking about. So make sure y'all tune in over there. As always, I love y'all. I'm your boy Z. This is the Roll Up Show, and until next time. Oh, my fault. Tomorrow night is Wednesday. Oh, tomorrow night is our show. I apologize, y'all. Listen, tomorrow night is the MrUnique and Motivational Poor Show. That's right. Listen, I got my days mixed up, y'all. Tomorrow night is MrUnique and Motivational Poor Show. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow night, because we're going in on this topic, and dog, y'all don't want to miss tomorrow. All I'm gonna say is snake. That's it, snake. Tomorrow, and remember snake, because it's going to be really, really good, and it's going down tomorrow on the MrUnique and Motivational Poor Show. But as for tonight, I'm your band, I'm your boy, I'm your host, Big Zeke, and I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. It's the Roll Up Show. Hey, y'all have a good night, man. Until next time, I'm out.
A MrUnique beat. Why not? A MrUnique beat. Why not?
Hold me close, don't let me go. Unplug the clock, let's take it slow. If we don't take a chance, we'll never know. So hold me close, don't let me go. Look,